My mid-century modern flip is going well in Oklahoma City. One of the hardest things I have to deal with doing all the work on my own is the day-to-day. I get up, I go to work for hours and hours, I don't see anybody else all day long to turn around, go home and go to bed. Only to wake up and do it all over again for weeks and weeks at a time. Don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful for being able to flip houses and do this, but I am tired. The pressure and the pace that I've put on myself to get this house flipped is immense and I am feeling it. I need a break. But as they say, be careful what you wish for. The dreaded home inspection. Just like you, when I purchase a house, I also get a home inspection. The home inspector combs through the house to find every little problem. A basic home inspection covers 5 big ticket items. Coming in at number 1 is the foundation. The home inspector checks the house for sediment, big cracks, and to see if the house is basically going to fall down. Number 2 is the roof. The home inspector should get up on the roof and take a look at it, make sure that it's in good shape and that there are no tiles missing and that it's going to protect your house. Coming in at number 3 is your HVAC system. The home inspector will check that to make sure the air conditioner is running nice and cold and the heat is running nice and hot. Coming in at number 4, the electrical system. Your home inspector will check every single plug to make sure that it's grounded and the electrical box to make sure all the breakers are working. Coming in at number 5, the plumbing system. The home inspector will check every drain, every tap to make sure it's not dripping and then look down into the pipes and assume that everything's working great. Oh yes, and they also check the whole water tank sometimes. When you get a home inspection on a property, it should be used as a tool to find out what's wrong with the house. Unless the house is brand new, I guarantee there's going to be things wrong with it. That's just part of buying a house, and sometimes you have to fix those things. The problem is that people have weaponized home inspections, knowing that the home inspector is definitely going to find something and they can go back and get money off. That's not the way it should be. It should be used as a tool. The other thing I don't like about home inspections is the home inspectors have no responsibility. If they miss something, for instance in one of my houses, the sewer line was literally leaking onto the grass and the home inspector missed it. It ended up costing me $15,000. The whole point of this rant was to make sure that you guys get a good home inspector and make sure they do a thorough job. So before I get into this section, I want to show you an image of the kitchen sink. This is what I'm going to be talking about. Now this sink went through the home inspection. The home inspector told me that the sink runs fine, the water runs clear through, no problem. I had also done an additional scope of all the exterior pipes to make sure that there's no problem because I'd been burned with that in the past. So I went ahead and purchased the house. After a couple of weeks I started noticing that the sink started backing up more and more. I would run the water for a couple of minutes and it would literally fill up the whole sink and it would take an hour to drain. So when you have a problem like that, there are really 3 different solutions to fix the problem. 1, the trap underneath the sink needs to be cleaned out. 2, the pipe underneath that needs to be snaked and hopefully that fixes the problem. Or 3, you've got a much bigger problem. I apologize for the quality of the drawings, but it's the best I can do. Anyway, this is a rough blueprint of the house. Towards the left is the kitchen sink that we've been talking about. I ended up having to bring someone back in to re-scope the house and figure out the layout of the pipes to help me figure out exactly what was going on. This is a diagram of what the pipes look like underneath the house. The problem I had is that the pipe had separated from the main sewer line and was so corroded and backed up with gunk that it was just pouring out into a hole underneath the house. I ended up having to hire a plumbing company to come in and break the slab. As you can see, the house is a complete mess. I've been off for a week, unable to work, while these guys take care of it. That right there is the pipe, or what's left of it. You can tell it's broken, it's corroded, it's supposed to be, all that black is gunk. It just wasn't a good scene. In the back bathroom, in the master suite, it was pretty much the same thing. The pipes were completely gone, there was nothing underneath the shower. So we had to replace all of the pipes running right through. Complete disaster. It ended up costing $5,500 and took 8 days. Killed my budget and my timeline. Honestly, I cannot take much more. Next time on The Flipping Road. Now that the plumbing disaster is over, it's time to get back to the master bathroom and frame it all out. And I also take this boring ceiling, add some lovely boxes for some really nice results. My name's Greg Hickey. This is On The Flipping Road. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. See you next time.